auto industry itself is undergoing a huge change from IC engine to an EV engine kind of a thing.
By 2025, 25% of the vehicle is going to EV and all these things. That will take time. Plus, there are some geopolitical conditions. EV, I would say it is at a very, very nascent stage in India. And the brouhaha that is happening because of EV, it is yet to come.
One very important factor is that the auto industry itself is undergoing a huge change from a polluter to a non-polluting or relatively non-polluting kind of an environment, from a IC engine to an EV engine kind of a thing. Now, that would be really disruptive as far as the auto component business itself is concerned, right? And how do you see this entire thing panning out? Is there a serious risk that 70-80% of our auto component manufacturers will become obsolete and go out of business? How do you see the scenario developing over the next, let's say, 25-30 years?
So when you talk about EV, of course it has to happen, but the way we are expecting, or the government has been promoting, by 2025, 25% of the vehicle is going to EV and all these things, that will take time. Because our infrastructure, our ecosystem is not yet matured enough to handle both the kind of support required for running a successful EV, transport system, as well as we are not yet geared up for the reverse logistics of the battery, which is going to create a very, very big negative impact in our ecosystem. Plus, there are some geopolitical conditions. There is lobbying, which is not told by many of these government agencies from the oil exporting countries. Because if EV is coming, then definitely their business would be there, and they are big player. They have good amount of say in our government policies, and there are also companies who do not want some time to promote the EV culture. They have their own lobbying ground to do that. EV, I would say it is at a very, very nascent stage in India, and the brouhaha that is happening because of EV, it is yet to come. And in fact, I would say that the MSME sector in India are at a very right juncture or point to understand that what are the things they can contribute to the EV market, because it is yet to grow. This is the right time they can do a little bit of brainstorming with respect to what kind of product they want to support. For example, EV, say there are different kind of batteries, and then battery manufacturers are not there in India. I mean, we just are battery assembler. There is not a battery manufacturing. I think Reliance or some Amar Raja, they are setting up some battery plant, but there is not a actual battery manufacturing in India with respect to EV, lithium ion I'm saying, and only we are doing the assembly part. So the transition will definitely happen. People will move to rather than battery assembler, people are going to make battery core battery part with the chemicals and all this part, and that is going to happen very soon. So there's a lot of ecosystem is going to be developed across, and opportunities are going to be developed for MSMEs in that one. And beside that, wherever the battery is used, the shell of the battery, where they pack a lot of batteries, this is made of sheet metal. I'm giving example because most of the companies say that EV hoga, what will you do? EV hoga, what will you do? You can look into what are the products, and here I would like to cite what Aditya has told. That rather than focusing on the product segment, you focus on the process, your capabilities, your competencies. I speak with a lot of people who shout my suggestion with respect to what they want to manufacture. I ask them what you do. I do not ask what do you produce. I do not ask what is your machines. We are auto component business manufacturer, or we are an aluminium automobile component manufacturer, or we are a wiring harness manufacturing company. Here we have to look into that. We need to change our focus. We are not a product manufacturer. We help them to say that you need to say that I am a precision casting manufacturer, or say I am a precision machining manufacturer, just like he has said, Aditya has said. And thereon you can open an umbrella or say portfolio product that you can think that can I go to that segment or not. Coming back to the EV example, the battery covers are made of sheet metal. So you don't have to be afraid that, okay, what can I do if EV is coming? I mean, there is a lot of product you can do. The base plate, if you're a plastic manufacturer, the base plate of that one is made of plastics. So, and the company who are going to be impacted from this IC engine to EV journey are especially the mid segment player or the bigger segment player, actually who are actually manufacturing the core IC product, like the engines, the components, the valve, which are a bigger player job. So I don't see there would be challenges. In fact, this time is an opportunity for these small MSME companies to look into that what kind of product and how they are going to be a part of the EV supply chain.
So what you're saying is that while there is a lot of change that is happening, our MSMEs are very much geared towards, adapting to that and excelling in that changed environment as well, right? Whether it is the supply chain, whether it is the EV, whether it is any other changes that are happening, our MSMEs are very much there and taking care of what needs to be done,
Yes.
right?